Hey y'all, get in here. Get in here, please get in here. We got the gossip. We have got to gossip. Get in here. How y'all doing? Come on in and sit down. Come on in and sit down, sit down, sit down. I need y'all to hit the like button. Put your like number in the chat. Make sure the circle on the bottom with the heart, my engagement button, send up my bubbles because you know I'm sensitive. And let's get in here and get to what's going on. Now, let me tell y'all what's happening. Okay? So we're in here because, well, for a few reasons. RHOP put out their sneak peek. Stacey Rouse still lying. Ashley Darby appears to be trying to earn her check in the only way she knows how, because we know she ain't got no storyline. We got to talk about Kelly Farrell, however the hell you say her name. Master Baggins from Atlanta. Yeah, we got to talk about Master Baggins. I do have some additional thoughts on the K. Michelle and Robin Dixon situation. We're going to tell the truth about Charlie Kirk. Yes, we are. We're going to tell the truth about it. I don't care who don't want to hear it. We're going to tell the truth about him. Yes, we are. And everything surrounding it. We're also going to have a little laugh, a little kiki at Young Thug's expense because Glorilla, little Gloria Hallelujah Woods, wrote a diss yesterday. For him and the little girl Mariah that he was dating. I don't know if they're, I know they said they broke up, but young people, they break up, then they go back together. So I don't know if he going back with the girl or not going back with the girl or what's going on. What I will tell you is we going to take a listen to that diss. Oh, yes, we are. And we're going to have a little laugh at him because he put out a song. Sound like he writing a love song apologizing to Mariah and to Drake at the same time. I say not. This the second man writing love songs to Drake. This is making me feel like y'all got some things going on that y'all ain't made the rest of us aware of. First, we had what his name? J. Cole with Port Antonio writing a whole love song to Drake. Now you got Young Thug, Mr. Truly Humbled Under God, writing love songs to. Hey man, I know the boy, the one that looked like a goat. What's his name, Eva? Is Peanut in here? The one say he finna retire. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He real tough in the face. Was saying that whatchamacallit, that he was gonna retire. He said it's the other side of hip-hop. So apparently there's more than one side. And I guess this side is real, fragile, sensitive, sweet. But did he say it was AI? That's the question. Ain't about what Charlemagne said, y'all auntie Charlotte. What did he say? Did he come out and say it was AI? Okay, because we know that Mr. Thugger do some stuff that's a little, sensitive and fragile sometimes, like run his mouth like a lady. Magaline Lamar, thank you for being like number 1. Lulu's little girl is number 4. Hey sis. Deborah Randall, Housewives Talk is legal, y'all, and that's good because we sure got to talk about them hookers. DS, hey girl, D Crazy, D Amazing DS is here. She's like number 7. Trina Taylor hit the button at the same time. Cheryl, Too Sweetie is in the house. That's our other Miami girl. Sis, where you been? We missed you. How you been doing? Child, not the YouTube sending notifications. What we gonna do with these people? They don't never send no notifications. What? Miss Sparkle, y'all, our resident Mary Kay lady is in the house. I'm that girl. Another one of our UK beauties is here. She's like number 10. Too Sweetie, thank you for being 13, sis. I appreciate you. We got Bianca the Beautiful in the house, our head archangel, keeping the chat safe for everybody. All right, she's telling y'all to get y'all headphones and stuff, get your snacks. Make sure you hit the like button, okay? And if you still at them people job, please fake a cough, fake a sneeze, or whatever, because I cannot be held responsible for nothing I say today, okay? I cannot be held responsible. Miss Lovely T, thank you for being number 14. I appreciate you. D. Seratinas is number 13. Hey, sis. Miss M01, how you been? Yeah, you called alive, girl. Happy Friday. TGIF to everybody. Thank you for being number 5. Priscilla Clemens, my girl, is here. She's number 18. Good to see you. Glad you made it. My Peanut is here. She number 19. Ain't her bad. That's Mama Sugar. Miss Thelma is number 20. Good to see you. High Vibe, girl, where you been at? It's been a long time, High Vibe. Thank you for being number 21. Camille Fun, how are you? Make sure you hit that like button. Girl, I miss you so. I miss you so. It's been too long. Happy to be happy. We glad you made it. I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you for being 26. Delicia Dismuke is number 28. Good to see you. Hello, gorgeous. Couture Bay is here. Y'all tell our beautiful niece hello. Across the waves, we got to send our love long distance. We love you, and we glad you made it in. Seanitra Howell is number 24. Listen, let me make sure we grab our YouTube kin folks so they know we here too. Because I know YouTube sent out some notifications, but not all. And considering that, you know, I usually try to come in later. When I come in earlier, we don't catch everybody. So we're going to go ahead and try to grab them while we're at it. Okay. All right. Instagram, we live, y'all. We're talking about the sneak peek of RHOP. We got to talk about the cross city drama between K. Michelle in Atlanta and Robert Dixon at her house in Virginia. We definitely got to talk about Stacey Roush line again and again and again. I mean, at this point, somebody need to buy her a Johnny Taylor album because she's running out of lies. We definitely got to have a little chat, little kiki about Kelly Farrell for real in Atlanta. You know, people getting restraining orders because she's over there being an unhinged leprechaun in the hood. We got Mr. Young Thug taking L after L after L. And the diss track that Glow wrote for him and Mariah the Scientist. And now I actually know what Mariah looks like. I was confused before. But thanks to Gloria Hallelujah Wood, she has cleared it up. We now know exactly what Mariah looks like. Also, we're going to tell the truth about Charlie Kirk. So y'all come on over. Come on over. Now that they done caught the young man who allegedly took him on up out of here, who canceled his check, who punched his time card. Let's have a real talk. Makeup Addict, how you doing? So if y'all catch this live on Instagram, come on over to YouTube. We live and we're going to be in here for a minute. All right? Bye. Okay. So look, let's get into it. So I got my notebook. I'm going to let y'all call it because it's all ladies in here. Okay. Ladies choice. Hey, Queen of Hearts KS, how you been doing? Thank you for being like number 30. I need y'all to run this up. So what y'all want? Who y'all want to hit first? Who we hitting first? Who? I'm letting y'all call it. Who do y'all want to hit first? Well, let's go to the K. Michelle and the Robert Dixon of it all. Let's build it up. Let's build it up. And build it up. Lulu say, let's get Thug out the way. We're going to get him next because y'all should have told me. And now we finna hit this first. Now, Carlos King had his little weigh-in moment. And I'm going to say that he's partially right. So I'm going to let him say his little piece. It's just a clip. You know, we done clipped him before and he ain't do no hating. He ain't try to take nobody down or strike nobody. So I'm going to let y'all hear what his take on it was. And then I'm going to give y'all my take on it too. I'm gonna give y'all my take on it too. I don't think that like at first I just thought it was funny. Like Robert tried it quite clearly. Giselle was not trying to go that route with K. Michelle, and she backed down immediately. I mean, immediately backed down and was like, yeah, but nah, that ain't it. K. Michelle is, you know, she valid. She a singer. You know, she made it clear. And then we saw Robert kind of backtrack. And I just feel like it's only, you know, I think it's just in Robert nature, though, you know, to hate on black women. Robert don't like black women. And because Robert don't like black women, you know, the fact that a black woman is on the show, the fact that they brought Monique Samuels back on Potomac, who's another black woman that she hates on, because it looked like all the black girls doing better than her. Now you saying little slick stuff. When it comes to somebody that you know verbally you can't keep up with. Karen Huger kept you in a blender. So I don't know how she thought she could run her mouth about K. Michelle and she was gonna be all right. She said, do the hungry ant first. I done queued this one up. We going in with this one. Miss Nisi, thank you for being number 31. Then we gonna get on over there to that hungry ant and everything else that Glow called him. Glow called that boy everything but a child of God at this point. So let me share the screen. We're gonna get straight to Carlos Carlotta. We're gonna see exactly what he got to say about it. And then we're gonna talk about it real quick and we're gonna slide on over there because she said that boy looked like a Jamaican Vegeta. I had to go look up who the hell Vegeta was. And I said, now you know what? Glow, we ain't gonna have this. We ain't gonna have this. Call that boy Tootsie Roll with dreads. And we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Okay, let me let y'all hear what he got to say, and we're gonna talk about what it is and what y'all think too. I got my tea because the sore throat is back, y'all. I don't know why my throat keeps being sore. I don't know. Like I had the I have the air on, but I always have it on, so I don't know what's doing it. So if y'all see me sipping tea and stuff, that's why. I normally don't be, y'all know I don't normally be drinking and stuff on camera, but my throat is giving me a fit. So let's get into this real quick.
I'm getting the sense that K. Michelle being on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, allegedly, has a lot to do with classism. It has a lot to do with elitism. And it low-key has to do with that girl over there, right? I want to have a real conversation about this because I think
before we go any further, I'm gonna just come right out and say that's exactly what time it is. But imagine somebody like Robert Dixon, who came on television as a big fat nothing burger and let her man tell the world she don't bathe, trying to be classist. Let that sink in.
Michelle being announced as possibly joining the Real Housewives of Atlanta, coming from Love and Hip Hop, I'm starting to get a sense that it's becoming that K. Michelle isn't that classy enough. These are things I saw. She's not classy enough to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And my thing is this, and this is somebody who started day one, season one of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I was there with Nene Leakes, Sheree Whitfield, Kim Zolciak, Deshaun Snow, and Lisa Wu. When we started that show, there wasn't this concentration on those ladies being classy. I think Beverly Hills has the sort of halo over them as being this sort of like classier show. Although, once again, Lisa Rinna threw a drink at somebody. Brandy Glanville slapped Lisa Vanderpump face. Okay. When it comes to Black people on the Real Housewives franchise, you guys who are saying K. Michelle does not belong, whether you're on TV or not, what you are saying is that as a Black person, you don't think K. Michelle, as a Black woman, deserves to grow into being somebody that can go to another show. Just because Love and Hip Hop is known for it does not mean that anybody that comes from Love and Hip Hop should be stuck in a box.
Reality with the King is streaming.
Okay. So y'all heard what he got to say, right? Y'all heard what Carlos got to say. And you know, it's a rare occasion that I can agree with almost anything that he says. But I actually agree with a whole lot of what he had to say about this particular incident. And that's because it is a little bit of classism. Now, I ain't even that bothered. Y'all hold on one second. Oh, never mind. My mailman is useless. But yeah, Robert is definitely colorist. And what's wild is she tries to be classist while having no class. How classy is it to sit up in the bed all day and not wash your tail? Because that's what your man says you do. That's what your man say you do. And I feel like the same people that have this sort of like critique about K. Michelle are the same sort of people that like Robert and Giselle. I just feel like you have to be that kind of person to think that's cool. Now, if we're going to be honest about this thing, K. Michelle is more educated than the likes of a Robert Dixon. K. Michelle has more bread than the likes of a Robert Dixon. She's got more talent in her baby toenail than Robert Dixon got in her whole lineage. Them pilgrims she came from. So her saying what she said is absolutely, it was disgusting. It was out of line. And Kay was right to rip her. Now I saw some of the, the people that really go up for colorism and classism that were really trying to defend Robert, like, oh, she didn't say nothing that bad. Yes, she did. And the only reason it didn't get worse is because, can't believe I'm saying this, is the fact that Giselle Bryant put the brakes on. Because if Giselle had not put the brakes on, Robert was finna go all the way off the res. She was. Hey, Michael Alexander. How you doing, fam? Good to see you. She was about to go all the way off the reservation. She was about to act a whole fool. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I may have to jump up and run again because I'm trying to catch the mailman. But I'm back. So listen, that's the whole thing to me. Hey, DV, in my opinion, this is a matter of Robert wanting to be classist and feeling like she deserves things that Black women have. And this is not her first time. Giselle has been that way, but for whatever reason, I don't know. Giselle seems to be growing in a way that she's not trying to really go down that road no more. Or maybe Giselle realized she can't survive like that, especially with her having to be in the public eye and not just on a podcast. I think Giselle has figured out that she cannot continue to exist that way. Right. Giselle knew she didn't want no parts of K. Michelle, left Robin hanging out there by herself. I totally agree. I totally agree. And I think that's all we were looking at. Giselle has sense enough to realize there's no way. There's no way. Because she still got to be on TV. She still got to run into this lady at BravoCon. And she don't want to be on that main stage at BravoCon and get and end up immortalized by K. Michelle in a diss song. Because y'all still, right now, K. Michelle still got everybody singing that Rashida's a prune and her husband's a girl. Giselle know what time it is. Michael Alexander said, hey, fam, on my lunch sitting in my office and my sister's on live. This is going to be a great hour lunch break. I know that's right. Yeah, Giselle got to keep her check and she ain't trying to be embarrassed and humiliated to keep it either. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. For Robert, that was a stupid move. If that was your bid to try to get back on TV, hoping if you get roasted by K. Michelle, that'll save you. I don't think it will. I don't think it's enough. Y'all hold on one more time. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. Oh, so look, let me tell y'all something. If you want to run your own business, you're going to be doing some running. Okay, you're going to run. You're going to actually run. Let me tell y'all what happened. So I scheduled a pickup with the post office, and the lady didn't stop. So I had to literally physically go and run her down to send off my packages. Poor child, but I needed that. Anyway, so, like I was saying, I saw people online going along with the same narrative. Oh, she done been on Love and Hip Hop, yada, yada, yada. And then kind of like Robin ended up saying after the fact, after, she saw Giselle wasn't going down that hole with her, the fact that the baby say USPS need to be shut down. And they do. Get your neck fan, ladies. But after Giselle didn't go down that rabbit hole with her, there was nothing left for her to do but to go ahead and say, well, yeah, she was somebody before Love and Hip Hop. So if you knew that, why would you then say, oh, she was on Love and Hip Hop? And for the fans saying stuff like that, these are some of the same people that was cool with Bang Bang Sleazy. As though Bang Bang was not about to be on the what was it, Penthouse Magazine Ho Show with Stevie J. So the Penthouse Magazine Ho Show with Stevie J is okay, but a singer, songwriter, actress, wife, mother, educated woman, somebody who was accepted into multiple law schools, she's not good enough to be on a show with a bunch of dropouts and barely made it. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Hey, blessed woman of God. Happy Friday. Thank you for being like number 40. But that's what they said, and that's my take on that. Robert tried to clean, make himself a little bit better by saying, oh, yeah, I'm sitting on my couch selling hats. Girl, that's embarrassing. You fumbled your whole Bravo check fooling with Juan Dixon. You fumbled your entire Bravo check fooling with Juan Dixon, trying to cover up the fact that he had Miss Canada in a hotel, and you telling people he just dropped his credit card and left. Don't nobody believe that. Right. K. Michelle is an actual star, so it's kind of crazy to downplay her. Well, the fact that she's actually a phenotypically Black American woman, that's what's disturbing them. It's the same thing that disturbed them about Monique Samuels. You phenotypically Black American. You're not ambiguous in any way. And your coin is legit and valid. Valid coin, valid accomplishments on Black women seem to disturb people. Okay? Why, I don't know, but it seems to disturb them. So now let's talk about somebody else who was disturbed by a sister getting her coin because he was trying to holler and then had the nerve to sit up with his girlfriend. And listen, if y'all come back on replay and the sound been cut out, it's because they told me I got to take it out. But if they don't make me take the sound out, I'm going to leave the sound in because y'all finna hear this little diss track from Glow because I don't think it's like a legit song. I don't think it is. We finna react to it. Even if it is, then we just going to take it down. I'll let them cut it out like we do anytime it's like that. Hey, Candida, yeah. She's her soror. She is. Robert is. Because Robert is a DST. This MO1 say, plus a lot of people don't know or forget that K. Michelle had a very successful restaurant in ATL for a while. She also had a clothing and home furniture line, which was very nice. I think she got quite a few more businesses too. She's very accomplished. Hey, sweet beloved. Thank you for being number 43. DT. Hey, boo. Thank you for being 43. You getting ready to go to work. All right. Hey, Brooklyn Queen for you. Lord, she say, she an 18-year letter carrier, Peanut. Ain't no shutting them down. My sis got to work. Thank you for being number 42. Cassandra Zika, how you doing, sis? Thank you for being 45. So let me share this screen again because y'all gonna hear this. And I don't even care. If they make me cut it out, they just cut it out because we sure finna listen to it today. DT, yes, K called Robert a couch potato. Did. And it was valid. Very, very valid. I hope y'all ready for this foolishness, okay? I hope y'all are ready for this foolishness because I don't know if I was ready when I first heard it, but I want y'all to hear this. Let me know if y'all hear my fan and I'll shut it off, okay? Okay. And she started off on foolishness. She said Brianna instead of saying Glorilla. This fool said Brianna because he had the nerve when his girlfriend with her strange looking self talking about they say she looked like Rihanna. He talking about might be Brianna. So this fool starts off the song talking about Brianna like that's really her name. She probably finna do this for a long time. Glow is not gonna let this go. And he deserved whatever he get. But y'all listen closely to this mess right here. Lord said Miss Netta looking a
oh, devil looking ass nigga, tight ass pants, cross dress looking ass nigga, bitch. Shoot 4 days late looking ass nigga. Now I ain't hungry, I'm awake looking ass nigga. What a man that Sinead Nate looking ass nigga. Freak ass frog that's gay looking ass nigga. Turtle.
A freaky frog that's gay. Hey.
That won the raceless.
A chewed up, spit out steak looking. How do you look like a chewed up and spit out steak, Glow?
Looking at nigga, Whooper Goldberg by the face looking at nigga, freaky looking at nigga, Felicia looking at nigga, back of a burnt up pizza looking at nigga, hey.
Back of a burnt up pizza looking at nigga. Ooh-wee.
How you doing?
The part. That fool said a Tootsie Roll with dreads. The question is to me, Jeffrey, was it worth it?
Spoiled egg looking at nigga. Mariah, you don't get away. Bring out motherfucking tweet.
She about to grab Mariah. This is funny. At least she didn't get it as bad as Mr. Truly Humbled Under God child.
Looking at her. I just found a clue looking at bitch. Sexy Winnie the Pooh looking at bitch. Sexy
Winnie the Pooh is next level because that girl do look like Winnie the Pooh. So y'all heard what Glow said. Glow said no hard feelings. Those felt like hard feelings to me. Those felt like hard feelings to me. Yes, Whoopi Goldberg caught a stray. It was a lot. It was a lot. Glow had a lot to get off her chest. Let's see if Fantastic done got on it. Y'all know Fantastic be great by getting lyrics. Because I don't even think that I caught everything she said. She went in. She literally went in. Oh my God. Okay. She calling it Brianna. This girl, okay, we're going to go through this because I can't even believe she said that. Yeah, she said no hard feelings after she said, this what she said to this boy now. Black and mild looking a nigga. Gangster looking. Dead a, I ain't jamming that jam looking a nigga. Boy, you know this a super fat, sexy red a nigga. Bad B looking nigga. Prince looking nigga. Man, I'm about to throw a fit looking nigga. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. About to drop down, do a split. Look. Wow. Bug on the ground, about to chirp. A pain in the A trying to hump. Look. Oh my God. A hoe in the mirror about to twerk looking. Oh my. Wait. Something out the apocalypse looking. Something on the inside of a sis looking. He looked like something on the inside of a sis Glow. He looked like Miss Netta, the devil. Tight pants, cross-dressing looking. A B who 4 days late. You know what? Since he got out of jail, he do have that belly. He do have that belly. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. Wait. No, I ain't hungry. I'm gonna wait. Look. Oh my God. Joanna Man and Shanae looking. Wow. Wait a minute. Because MTS Meg Thee Stallion is pretending she didn't know all this stuff a year ago. What Meg got to do with this? How you bring Megan into this? Megan ain't tell him to be saying nothing about Glow from the jailhouse. What Megan got to do with this? Leave our little niece alone. What she got to do with it? She don't mess with Thugger either. So what it got to do with her? Yeah, a hole in the mirror about the twerk is what she said. She said a freaky frog that looked gay, a turtle that won the race. All heroes don't wear cape. Oh, Mariah the Scientist. I'm like, okay, no, MTS is Meg Thee Stallion. Mariah the Scientist is just Mariah the Scientist. No, she can't use them letters. But she do look like Winnie the Pooh. I kept trying to figure out what that girl looked like. Hold on. She say a genie trapped in a vase, a chewed up, spit out steak. Oh my God. He snitched and still ain't beat the case. Whoopi Goldberg back the face. Oh, freaky looking, Felicia looking, burnt back of a burnt up pizza looking, mosquito looking, a bee named Keisha looking. The Jamaican Vegeta is crazy. Oh, not Droopy D too. But now, okay. Now I agree with you, but I feel like Glow nailed her. Y'all know how they do them cartoons and they try to make them look like they adults and they give them some boobs and a BBL and put them in hood clothes. You can't tell me if they make Winnie the Pooh lose a little weight and arch his eyebrows that he don't look just like Mariah the Scientist. He do. If y'all, everybody here, pull out your phone if you're not watching me on it and Google Winnie the Pooh and put Mariah the Scientist next to it. Tell me that ain't Winnie the Pooh after, some Ozempic and an eyebrow arch. That's the same damn person. Y'all not gonna tell me that wasn't the same person. You even say Crash was like she pretty and light skinned. I said no, she just light skinned, ain't pretty nowhere about the face at all. It's giving 100 Acre Woods. Winnie the Pooh, like she hang with Piglet and Eeyore and Christopher Robin. Now that's what it looked like. It's 100 Acre Woods realness. 2 gram of Reggie Blunt reefer looking. Oh my God, sick looking. Something you can't fix looking. Dirt under a brick looking. Oh my God. I can't even go through all this. Glow need to stop. Then when she got to Mariah, she was like, she didn't get away either. She said, called a Tweety Bird looking. You just found a clue. Sexy Winnie the Pooh. That burning blue. She's silly. She say that cheating nig burning you looking a. Oh my God. Velma off Scooby-Doo looking. Velma is cold. She couldn't even be Daphne. Anchor on the news looking. You don't think she cute looking? Even if only you knew looking. Birdie and freaky looking. Brain size of a pea looking. I don't care if he cheat looking. Long as he come on to me. Listen. At this point, I'm gonna need Young Thug not to respond. I need him not to respond at all. Lord, DS say Tigger too. I'm through. Yeah, I need first of all, she knows she can't respond. She ain't got nothing to respond. And I need Jeffrey not to respond either. Just don't respond at all, Jeffrey. You can't. Now they say it's a song he got out. I don't know whether it's valid or not, but it sounds like he pulling a J. Cole singing a love song to Aubrey, the Snow Princess, and I don't know why. But it is what it is. Now we got a little bit of an audio moment. Let me shut my fan off. Out from around the neck. We got us an audio moment. So Potomac done had them a little sneak peek. I got my notebook because we needed it. Notebook on deck. So Ashley is earning her check this season by the looks of things. I guess they say, Ashley, if you ain't got no storyline and you here to stir up mess, well, we need you to stir up some mess. And Ashley is stirring up mess indeed. Yeah, he's singing a love song to Aubrey. Don't worry about what I said on the jail. You know how we are. You know we cool and Y'all, why USPS gonna email me talking about, oh yeah, confirmation we completed your package pickup? I know, because I had to chase the lady down. Are y'all cool? Crazy. But yeah, so actually earning her check, I guess she say, look, if this the only way I can stay on this show, then I'm gonna stir up all the mess. Ashley stirring up all the mess, and she coming with the dirt on Stacey. Now y'all know, for those of y'all who missed it, hey wife and mom, thank you for being number 50. For those of y'all who missed it, Stacey got caught lying at the reunion last year about TJ. Remember, the dude TJ had called Happy Eddie and them backstage and told his side of the story. Wendy repeated it out there on the stage or whatever. And Stacey was mad and trying to throw shade at Eddie. And I'm like, listen, Eddie ain't did nothing to you. Eddie ain't did nothing to you, but repeat what that man said. And he ain't lying on that man talking about something. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. Only for the recording, like, girl, it was on camera. He did say that. Eddie ain't lying on him. He said it because that's what you did, and you owe that man some money. Also, last year at the reunion, if y'all recall, Giselle called her out for trying to open up the same type of business that Eddie and Wendy is in, well, mainly Eddie. And no, I'm not. Then we find out before they start back filming, yes, she is, and tried to name it after some Nigerian slang. And I'm like, but girl, you from Detroit. What you got to do with Lagos slang? Like, are you cool? So she lied about that. So now they saying she lying about the divorce. She lying about everything. And I'm going to let y'all hear it. Lady Blue, thank you for being like number 52. I need the rest of y'all to hit that like button in case I get in trouble about this audio, because I'm sure finna play it. If I have to trim it, I trim it. But y'all need to hear this. Let me turn the sound up as high as I can, and y'all turn y'all sound up, because y'all know I'm not finna play nothing from Bravo and get my whole channel took down, but I will try them on some audio. Too adorable. Thank you for being 53. Listen to this.
Me legal documents that say that TJ is actually trying to sue Stacey. Know what to say to that. See, okay, that's what I'm saying. You're still gonna maintain to me that you're telling me the truth. Like, you're being truthful to me. I am telling you that everything that I have told you has been the truth. But I can't talk about someone who brought you, like, it just starts to get ridiculous. Do you want to know the truth, Ashley?
Yeah.
I have forgiven TJ. He has gone on with his life, and I am in a completely new space. Anybody who is going to hold on to a lie to this degree, when everything is put in front of you, and there's more validation and proof that you're lying, a scary bitch. I am not going to rehash and go back and forth about someone proceeds to show me legal documents about an imaginary friend and imaginary documents. Imaginary about her. She's very much in the flesh. She's a very accomplished actress, actually. Okay. Yeah. Her name. Ashley. Yeah. I can't control anything that anybody says. But this is why everyone thinks you're fake. Let me tell you this. This is why he's calling you fake. This is why the girls think that I don't understand fake. Okay, so you're just gonna lay in wait until it potentially comes out, right? Lay in wait. I have been living a beautiful life. This is new information. So in the event that he does, it doesn't matter what anyone says about me. And if you want to keep talking about this, I just want you to be honest. Are you I am absolutely divorced. Why put it anywhere in any of the databases? Because it's not for anybody's business to know. That's how it happens. About an imaginary. That's how it happens, girl. But I don't. Do you want to see if I'm divorced? No. Clear as day. If you search me, you will see. It's very public that I'm divorced. I couldn't find Stacey to save my soul. Oh, you are a busy mama too. You're singing, you're performing, and you're on the internet looking for me. Why does she have time to Google about me? She needs to be Googling a voice code. That's how it happened.
Girl, whether she got a voice coach or not, you lying. Stacey lying again, y'all. And Pennywise went ahead and got their divorce. I guess Michael's like, look, I'm liking my freedom and you stay over there. So she finally got her divorce. I don't believe Ashley was real in the beginning, but it's real now. And like she say, that's public record. So now let's go through the notes. Ashley is good at being messy. Over the years, Ashley has gotten better at being messy. Yes, she has. She's gotten better. I guess she's been, at the, Sheree Whitfield School of Bone Carrying and Messiness and Pot Stirring, because she has gotten a lot better. Lady Blue said Ashley's lied so much throughout her time on the show with her 3-year divorce. The nerve of Pennywise, Stacey owes her nothing. No, Stacey owes the audience the truth. And she lying to everybody, not just to Ashley. So no. And now Ashley divorce is final, so she can very much ask a question. If you hanging out with her and it's like, be my friend, and everybody calling you fake, you getting called out. Because why is everything that come out Stacey's mouth a lie? Everything. Now, I don't like Ashley either. I don't like Pennywise the Clown either. But we're not going to pretend like every word come out her mouth is a lie. But Stacey, we've only known her for a year, and this girl has lied about everything. About everything. Everything. Yeah, no, we ain't finna overlook that. I don't give a darn. I don't care who pointed out. You shouldn't have been lying. You shouldn't have been lying. I'm not finna let it pass. Lulu say, depending on the county in Maryland, you may not find the record without filing some of the FOIA-IDK. I can tell you one thing, that heifer ain't divorced. Because if that was the case, she'd have said that. She ain't divorced. How about I say, is Stacey as bad a lie as the Asian chick on OC? I never watch OC. I think Stacey is trying to take Mia's crown. Stacey wants Mia's crown as the biggest liar. Said if Stacey came and lied about her whole storyline, she deserves to have feet on necks. Yeah, she do need feet on her neck. And you know why? Y'all didn't let Mia, the large Hispanic gentleman, y'all didn't let Mia survive at all. Mia came in lying about her age and this and that. Y'all was on Mia from day one. Stacey gonna get the same work because Stacey been lying about everything from day one. So let's go through what was said and exactly what was not said. And I feel like, in my humble opinion, it appears that Stacey is dang near admitting that there's truth to stuff talking about. I don't know what to say to that. Yes, you do. It's the truth. So it starts out with her telling her she's seen legal documents. Like, that's when they came into the conversation. So Ashley is saying that there's an actress that she knows, apparently that knows TJ or knows of the situation, who showed Ashley the actual legal paperwork for TJ suing her. See, this is something we got to get away from on the Housewives shows. You can't just come on the show, lie on men, and then that's my storyline. I feel like that's what Kelly Farrell has done. Kelly Farrell, however the hell you say her name. I think that's what she has done. Hey, Sosa Ribeiro, what's going on? Be careful in my chat because you will get blocked being silly. But anywho, that's what Kelly Farrell did. Drew Sidora has done it. Come on there, just your whole storyline is lying on Ralph. You cannot do that. Men are trifling enough. If you wait, they're gonna do something trifling. You do not have to come on the show making up stories and lying on the man in your life. If you want to leave him, just leave him. You don't have to make up no reason. Ain't nobody gonna make you stay with him if you can't come up with a reason why you want to leave. If you want to leave, just leave. Like, it's not making no sense to me. It's getting stupid at this point. So anyway, she brought TJ in and pretend like he was her boyfriend. He's a good actor because I really thought he was mentally not okay. Come to find out, he was playing the role. So apparently that's the role she asked him to play, as somebody who was just emotionally attached to her, in love with her, obsessed with her. He played that role so good that I was scared of him. Shout out to TJ because I didn't know you was that good an actor. I knew you was funny looking. Okay. So that's why I was always celibate, because he didn't want to touch her. They don't, it ain't what there was. So anyway, Stacey talking about I don't know what to say to that. and I can't just answer to some imaginary friend. So she was like, the lady ain't imaginary, and told her name. And that's when Stacey got stuck, and it was like, oh, Ashley, don't call her name Ashley. No. What I got from her pausing when Ashley said that actress's name, hey, cool gamer, how you doing? Welcome. Hit the like button. What I got from Stacey getting gagged and then just saying Ashley, it's because she knows that actress, and I think she knows that what Ashley's telling her is 100% legit, because she knows that that's somebody that know TJ. She probably know the lady too. DS say Stacey shouldn't have used Afterpay to rent TJ, and he might not have told. Right. Or she should have paid her Afterpay. Why are you letting that stuff go into default? Pay the money. Hey, my sweet. So then she was like, well, look, she was like, you want to know the truth? So Ashley like, yeah. And I'm sitting there like, y'all, I was talking to the screen too. Like, yeah, we all want to know the truth, because you came on here lying about everything. What the hell is the truth, Stacey? Then she's like, I have forgiven TJ, and I have moved on. And Ashley confused. I'm confused. Anybody else that can think on their own without a hive mind was confused, because what does that have to do with the fact that they saying this man is suing you because you paid him to be an actor and then you didn't finish the payment? Stacey, what else would he be suing you for? Y'all didn't live together. So he's not suing you for your half of the rent. He's not suing you for a light bill, girl. Unless she gonna tell us I'm really broke and he loaned me money and he's suing to get his money back. Stacey's making me sick with these lies. So anyway, Ashley did have another point though, which was, if you can still hold on to a lie with all that evidence popping up, then you're a scary person. She is scary, because she'll sit there with a straight face and just keep lying. I don't know if that's a Detroit thing, because we saw Kenya do that. And we know Kenya's ghetto Detroit. Kenya will lie to you, about you, on you, in your face. Maybe this is a Detroit thing. Maybe, you know, if it's any Detroit girls in here, let me know if this is a Detroit thing or if it's just these lying heifers. Okay, if that's what it is, let me know. Hey, Brandon. Oh, Stacey is Mia Jr. I know that's right, Seanitra, but I'm tired. Hey, Brandon. Thank you for being like number 62. Happy Friday. So look, all that happened after Stacey told her, after Ashley told her the actress name, because she's like, she ain't no imaginary person. She's a very real actress, and she's apparently somebody that's known enough that Bravo bleeped out the name. Stacey was like, yeah, she was like, but you know, are you just gonna lay and wait till the mess come out and you can't run from it? So she trying to come up with something snazzy to say, I'm not laying in wait, I'm living a good life. She's like, but girl, this is new information. Like, new information keep coming out on you. This is where I feel like Stacey told on herself, because Stacey was like, it's new to you, boo. So you're admitting that he's suing you because you hired him to be an actor? And then you sitting up in everybody's face saying that this man is lying? Now, let me tell y'all something. What I can't abide by is the fact that don't make me agree with no man on you. Don't make me agree with no man on you. And I know I'm not alone in this. I know there's a whole lot of women that do not want to have to agree with no man against a woman about anything. But what the hell can we do when you sitting up here lying? This dude is saying you hired him to act and you didn't pay him all his money. He told us that at the last reunion on FaceTime with Happy Eddie. Only to come out and online say it again, and everybody's like, ooh, TJ, shut up. Why the hell should he shut up about his money? Stacey shouldn't have never agreed to pay him for that acting role. And then when he act out the part, she don't want to get his boy his money. I don't care what you think of a person. If somebody hired you for a job, you got a right to get paid. And people really tickle me with the bull crap. Oh, he light-skinned, that's light-skinned behavior. I think he gay. I don't care if he gay, light-skinned, polka-dotted, or a pink cockroach. If you hired him to do a job, you need to pay that man what the hell that you agreed to pay him for the job he did. Period. And the fact that it's people wanting men to shut up because a woman lied on you, that is disgusting. And that lets me know that your mama ain't raised you for nothing either. You are an embarrassment to your mother unless she taught you to be a liar and to support liars, because that's not cute. When Drew lied against Ralph, and then we saw the evidence, people like, Ralph need to shut up. Why the hell do he need to shut up if somebody lying on him? And I can't stand Ralph. I don't like what he did to Drew mama. You ain't got to talk about what you did for the lady. If you did it, you did it. But the rest of that stuff, you can't tell nobody to shut up when somebody lying on them. It's like, is y'all cool? Are y'all slow? Are we eating lead paint chips, or y'all just work for Satan? Because why is that okay? And the fact that it's court papers out there with TJ actually suing her, that's not cool. And the fact that she admitted to it and talking about it's new to you, that ain't nothing cool or sporty to say. It's new to you. Well, if it's old to you and it ain't new to you, pay that man his goddamn money so we can quit hearing about it. You bad wig wearing heifer. I don't trust hoes with bad wigs, and this is why. Even say, LOL, she should have afterpaid in Klarna, so he could have got paid up front. That's exactly what she should have did. And then Afterpay just would have been trying to hit her bank account to get their money back. Even say all the people supporting lying on men just because they men is sick. These the kind of women that make it where women can't be believed, because y'all will sit up and lie on people and support people lying on people. That's some sick garbage. Sick garbage. But anyway, so after she admitted to it, oh, it's new to you, so it's old to you, but you still ain't paid his debt. Get that man his money, man. Then we get to the divorce. She was like, if you want to keep talking about this, like she was going to tell Ashley, I'm going to just stop talking. Ashley was like, girl, are you even divorced? Girl, are you even divorced? Crickets. It was something looked like Young Thug on the floor just rubbing their legs together. Just cricket. She was gagged. I am definitely divorced. Remember she did that at the reunion when Giselle gagged her about that cannabis company. I am not. That is not true. That's what she do. She get gagged, then she talk real slow. You lying hoe. Go fix your hair and stop telling lies. My sweet said, I was on your channel the other night and you never came back. Why are you telling me that? And what they got to do with what we talking about right now? But yeah, that's the whole thing that got me. It's new to you. Then when she asked about the divorce, we got Young Thug rubbing his legs together in the corner. Crickets. Crickets. I am definitely divorced. Hey, Shakuru. Girl, you is not definitely divorced. Like Ashley say, no. She's like, well, why it ain't online? Because it's my business. She said, girl, that's not how that works. That's public records. I miss you too, my sweet. But we're going to stay on topic, okay? And she said, that ain't how it works. Divorces is public record. She said, mine on there. You want to look and see mine? Mine is on there. If you search me, mine come up. And she said, I couldn't. That fool said she couldn't find Stacey to save her soul. And Ashley, that's the same thing we said about Robert Dixon, because everybody done look for that marriage license between her and Juan, and we can't find that either. We can't find that either. Mm-mm. Ain't that something? So the best Stacey could do was sit in the confessional talking about she needed to be Googling vocal coaches. Well, girl, you ain't say that in a minute. You didn't say that in the moment. You didn't say that when it was happening, because in the moment you was gagged with your lying tail. In the moment you was gagged. That part. Yeah. So y'all say a prayer for Stacey, honey. It look like she about to have a rough season. Because Ashley said that Kay and everybody else is saying she lies too much. We saw the trailer with them saying her breath be humming, and they had a bowl full of mints for her as soon as she came in. And Ashley was the one to tell the girl, they say your breath is hot, and they had some mints for her hot breath. And so it's like, girl, they say you be lying and your mouth is humming. You got tonsil stones or something, but I don't know. So anyway, y'all, we got to move on to Charlie Kirk. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the StreamYard in where y'all can say what y'all want to say about him too. But I'm sure finna tell y'all what I think about this. Now, number one, the person who supposed to be done popped him done been caught. The person that's supposed to been done popped Charlie Kirk is a young clear boy from a Republican family. Let that sink in. The person that they said pop Charlie Kirk ran about the neck. They say they showed this picture. Maybe I can pull it up for you. A little clear boy over there in Utah from a Republican family. Yeah. And in the meanwhile, they was, his followers was making threats to HBCUs. Right, Brandon? Surprise, surprise. What the hell y'all threatening black folks for? This white on white crime. This white on white crime. He was up there talking about black folks and gang violence only to get gang by his own gang. Okay, y'all got gangs too. Y'all call them Republicans and Democrats. And I'll be happy when black people stop being stupid and going up for any of these gangs. Because that's all they are. Con men, con artists, fraudsters, and gangsters. Even say, so he trying to be a crazy liberal to rebel. Basically, it's pictures. Benny Johnson had pictures of the boy in a Trump costume just a couple years before. They looked at his political donations. He done donated to Trump. And then in 2022, he turned around and donated to Act Blue. So he was a Trump follower. He was MAGA. He was a Republican. He's red. Then he went to college. He done turned blue. They said he had stuff carved on the bullets. Something called Bella Child, some song supposed to be anti-fascist, something about the furry, fuzzy, the furry people, them nasty, weird, clear people that put on stuffed animal costumes and hunch, had some of that stuff carved on the bullets. He had something about on the bullet talking about if you reading this, you gay, all type of stuff on the bullets, what he was, the bullet casings that they done found. They say he was in a Discord with some other weirdos and was coordinated with them for one of them to go pick up the rifle, what he used to send Charlie Kirk up the King's Highway, if he went. Because he said he was Christian, but I don't believe he was. Not attacking God's children, you wasn't no Christian. I don't believe that. I ain't got no heaven or hell to send him to. I'm just guessing. Even say that's why black people need to stop associating with Democrats and liberals, because that ain't got nothing to do with us. Nothing at all. But you can't tell black folks nothing. Adrian Marie, thank you for being number 66. Oh, no, he wasn't lost. That's what his people known to do. They violent people. And y'all know that historically, black American people have been subject to the violence of clear people. Hell, namely the Democrats. They the ones started the KKK. Or y'all want me to tell a lie? Because I'm not going to do it. My name ain't Robin Dixon, Giselle, Mia, Bang Bang, Portia, Stacey. My name ain't none of them. So we're going to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But it's the fact that they will sit up and spit out all this racist vitriol. And then the minute something happened to them, they trying to find a way. They twisting themselves into a pretzel, trying to point it at black people just because you was attacking black people. You was attacking us verbally. We didn't do nothing to you, but just because you was attacking us when something happened to you, they making threats to HBCUs. They was having to lock down some HBCUs and everything else. What you threatening black folks for when y'all got white on white crime? Huh? What for? Because see, when Biscuit and Hambone have an altercation, we don't go threatening the River Dance Hall or wherever the hell y'all hang out at. We don't bother with y'all. We don't do none of that. They spend all day talking about black on black crime, black on black crime. Meanwhile, you got an immigrant problem and you don't even know how you gonna get all them people the hell up out of here. See, we really finna get down to it. We're gonna get down to it. Right. We never act like the animals they are. We're too benevolent. Because most of us with common sense, I seen a couple of dummies, but most of us with common sense, that's what I just said. Most of us with common sense are saying it ain't cool to go take nobody's life because you don't like what they say. It ain't cool to do that. You can say what you want to say out your mouth. You can say what you want to say. I don't care what you say out your mouth. As long as you don't touch me. Right. So I don't think it's cool to go take nobody's life because you don't like what they said. Your opinion, your ideals, my opinion, my ideals. Everybody got it. It's like booty holes. Everybody got one. Most of them stink. The truth of the matter is, thank you, Shakuru. The truth of the matter is, this young man sat up and said a whole lot of nasty, vitriolic stuff. And whereas Black people, Black American people are accustomed to hearing people being hateful toward us because everybody say hateful stuff toward us. Literally, the entire world has a slur for Black American people. We don't bother nobody. We're not mass immigrating to nobody's country being a nuisance. We literally mind our business. And we have the entire world following us around, stalking us like creepy crawlers, imitating everything we do, down to how we pop chewing gum and calling us names. I can't see a Black person flipping out and taking nobody's life by words. If that was the case, wouldn't be none of y'all left. Can we tell the truth or I'm not allowed to? Can I say the truth? Hey, Ree.
Hey, how are you doing? I just want to tell you that I've had COVID for like the last week or so, and I appreciate your show. I appreciate watching it. You made me laugh the entire time, so I appreciate it. Regarding Charlie Kirk, may he rest in peace. I feel bad for his family, but I don't have any empathy for him. I just feel like somebody gets shot every day in that situation. Somebody gets shot every day. And I didn't understand why it was that they felt the need to target the HBCU schools, because we had nothing to do with it. And if you look at FBI profiling, it was guaranteed that that person was going to be a white man, because it has shown that they were the ones that have been shooting up school.
Who else do stuff like that but them?
Exactly. And then it's like, I don't understand this whole thing about like doxing people and doing all this other stuff. Everybody saw what the profile was. Like, I don't understand. And then the whole thing is comparing him to Martin Luther King. That's a stretch. I don't understand that. I
can explain it to you. Shakuru, thank you so much for the super stickers. This is my first and only support of the whole day. Thank you so much. But I can explain it to you. It's because he went out of his way to verbally attack, malign, and try to destroy the character of Black Americans. And because that was like his main goal in life, naturally when something happens to him, it has to be the people he was attacking. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. And they wanted it to be us because it would have fit their narrative. Now, they don't know what to do with the truth. They don't know what to do with the fact that little Opie Taylor done clicked out and got him up out of here. They don't know what to do with that. So now they understand stuff why he went to college and he was radicalized. No, he's one of y'all's typical children. Violent, unhinged, no self-control because y'all don't teach him any.
This is why I believe in disciplining your kids, because if you don't discipline your kids, society will discipline your kids.
Or your child gonna turn into one of these mass shooters or one of these weirdos in a Discord plotting to take people out because they don't like what people say. And they're so accustomed to having their way that if I can't control what you say, then I should be able to take your life, right? That's how they feel.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop down the chat. Do me a favor, post your Cash App because I want to send you a little something, and then I'll be.
You see it?
Huh?
You see it on my name? Right.
Let me go. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and send you a little something for you to get yourself a little nip, or even get a Powerball ticket, or even get a Powerball ticket or scratch ticket. Let me say, if you hit 10 million, don't forget the people in the chat.
Listen, if I hit 10 million, we all going to Vegas, and I'm gonna gamble a whole $50.
Let me call you. Let me go ahead and drop back down to the chat. Okay.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye, Ree. Ree,
Bye.
thank you for coming up, boo. But yeah, so they over there threatening HBCUs, making threats on people's lives. Let me tell y'all what's real funny, right? While we talking about it, I'm gonna just keep running the StreamYard through the chat in case y'all want to come up. What's real funny is you got, Tether Supreme, Candace Owens, online talking about he was her brother, and this was so, she can't believe this happened. This is so unfair, blase squaze. And so I'm just laughing because, Tethers come here, meaning immigrants, especially people who have complexions close to ours. They come here and cosplay Black American people, but they automatically side up and align themselves with white supremacist values and talking points. That's what they do. Y'all saw that with that garbage with Amanda Seals, but instead of letting a Black American woman debate them, they brought out another tether to debate the tethers, and then act like it was somebody speaking for Black America. I don't know what this obsession is with having people who are not us speak for us. It's really weird. It's really creepy, and they really should stop. And we need to put our foot down on that. But I digress. So you got all the immigrants going up for these people and trying to police Black Americans, telling Black American people that they are being heartless because we don't care. We ain't supposed to care. We don't have to care. Okay. How dare you ask us to care about somebody who said that Black people were better off in slavery? And he said the Civil Rights Act was the worst thing that ever happened. It should have never happened. I agree to a certain degree, but the difference is the reasons why we're saying it. He feels that he felt that way. I can't say feels because right now he ain't feeling nothing. Hallelujah for the Lamb. But he felt that way because he felt like that dethroned white America as this, as the supreme. And he, according to him, it rewrote the Constitution. I say it shouldn't have happened because it was a way to hoodwink Black Americans into passivity, into thinking that the fight was over. And so a lot of people stopped fighting. And I think it also, integration was not a friend to Black people. We have not done well, and our neighborhoods have not been the same. Our community has not been the same since the civil rights and integration. And I also feel as though the Civil Rights Act allowed for an influx of immigrants into America, and they were only brought in to suppress Black American people, to make sure that anything that we did accomplish would be handed over to these people and we would still be disenfranchised. And we still rose up. So ain't that something? Right? But he had a lot of really nasty things to say. He didn't feel like nobody should have got reparations and all this other stuff. And he said a lot of really ugly things about MLK. And I don't like MLK. I'm going to just tell you the truth. I don't like him. But that man is dead and gone. We don't have to badmouth nobody that's gone. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to lie for them. I'm not going to lie and say he was somebody that I think is wonderful or whatever, but he was badmouthing the man in the box. So now people are looking for us to have all this empathy, and you have a lot of Black presenting or darker melanated immigrants thinking that it's their place to police the Black American community and tell us that we supposed to feel bad for them and, oh, be careful because they're going to get upset. Nobody cares. Here's the punchline. Y'all, why I think it was the State Department or Homeland Security or whoever told the immigrant population that they better be careful what they say about Charlie Kirk because it could get them deported. I say, wow. They sure put y'all in y'all place, didn't they? Because the Americans got free speech. We can say what the hell we want. You can't deport us nowhere. Nowhere. Brandon say, plus the Immigration Act was enacted soon after the Civil Rights Act that disenfranchised us further. Absolutely. I mean, nobody said he wasn't peaceful. Ain't nobody say he wasn't peaceful. He just was bad-mouthing him in the grave. I ain't gonna badmouth him in the grave, but I don't like him either. I didn't like the things he did. I didn't agree with none of that, to be honest. I just wasn't alive to say nothing or to be a part of anything. And I'm pretty sure the people who didn't agree with it, it wasn't enough of our people that could see far enough down the line to realize that what you're doing is actually going to harm our community more than anything. We have not been the same since we integrated with those folks. We just haven't. We have not. They have been able to do more damage up close and personal than they ever did separate. That didn't need to happen. Now, him saying before he left the earth that he fears that he integrated his people into a burning house, you don't fear it. You knew it. You knew it when you did it. But I'm not going to badmouth nobody in the box. But that's what Charlie Kirk was doing. So Charlie was saying a lot of incendiary things, a lot of very ugly things about Black American people, constantly talking about Black on Black crime and gang violence and Black this and Black that and bliggity Black this and that. You don't live around Black people. Black people was not in your community, but you were hyper fixated on Black people because you knew that that type of vitriolic speech would draw you a particular audience. What he did not count on was people in his rival gang who looked just like him, because I'm going to say it again, liberals and conservatives are gangs. Those people are gang members. And what he did not count on was that it was going to be somebody with his same complexion that does not know how to exist in a world where they cannot control what other people say and do. And so now you gone away. Yeah, integration was definitely our downfall. And I think a lot of us are seeing it now, which is why you have such a call for delineation. My parents told me that MLK wasn't as well received by all Black people as they would have you think. Absolutely. Absolutely. I heard the same thing. Oh, yeah. But that's why there's such a call for delineation now, because it's like, not only do we need to keep our eyes on them, clears, we got to keep our eyes on them cloudies too. If you not one of us, we need you to stay over there because we don't have no allies. And that's clear. We got to deal with people on an individual case by case, real careful basis. Hey, Rochelle, thank you for being 75. But what's funny is I want to see how they still try to find a way to spin it and twist it and turn it and make it be about Black people. Because they were just all worked up. They was all worked up about the psycho that was on the train that jugged the little Ukrainian girl, which he was a psycho, and it was a liberal judge that released that psycho on the street, and that's how he got that girl. But instead of them trying to find out who this man was, because I still don't believe that man was a Black American, they immediately, and I'm talking about the right, them arch conservatives, they went straight to Black versus white. They out to get white people, this and that. And not even, the Lord didn't even give them 30 days later. And then Charlie Kirk is going on to sleep with the fishes. How you going to blame Black people for this one? That's the other reason why they were threatening HBCUs and doing all this foolishness, is because they had them worked up in a frenzy. Oh, the Black people, the Black people, the Black people. And then when Charlie Kirk went down and he had been attacking us verbally and doing character assassinations on Black America back to back to back, they immediately was like, "Ooh, let's get the Black people. It's the Black." Oops, it was Opie Taylor. Oops. Well. So they still believe that a lot of Black folks associated with the Democratic Party. They don't just believe it. A lot of Black people are still associated with it. They won't leave the plantation. They won't. And I know for a fact they won't. Or did y'all forget I had to start doing my news on a whole different channel because my own people who look like me were reporting my channel simply for telling the truth about how these people behave. No other reason. They may be leaving, but they haven't left. They haven't left. I was on another platform. Nene Ashley was there. She's not here because she could tell you. It was somebody she knew personally. This lady spazzed out on me and lost her mind, and I wasn't even saying nothing. Nothing at all. I guess I wasn't going off on Trump and attacking his wig enough for her. So she was about to lose her mind, about to pluck out her own intestines and throw them at me. So we still have a lot of rabbit foaming at the mouth Democrats that's in the Black community. And don't have sense enough to realize you need to disassociate yourself and get away from them people. because they are doing acts of violence and you're going to be blamed for it. They're going to find a way to attach it to you because you black. Anything go wrong, if you anywhere near it, you're going to be blamed. I could have swore our mamas told us this. I could have sworn that our mamas told us, you know, don't be around all them people and you the only black one there, or you trying to be up around them people, because if anything go wrong, you going to be the one get blamed. I could have sworn we were taught that. Shakuru said the killer was white. News reported him as being white looking. Yeah, he was white. Let me see if I can pull that boy up where y'all can see this. Hold on. You got to see this, honey. Because you just can't make this up. It's loading. All right. I think we got a good shot of them. Here you go. Whoop, there it is. And now they talking about more arrests need to be made. They want to try to find a way to make it be us, and it just ain't us. Hey, Ree.
Hey, okay, so I'm back. So
Okay, I'm glad.
yeah, so like when I was looking at the little boy, I'm like, okay, so he was raised, his father's is a pastor, he was a cop. I'm like, okay, and he's been learning how to shoot since he was little, but yet they never taught him to discipline himself, taught him that it's okay if you don't agree with somebody, that it's fine to like not to have somebody agree with you at all times. I'm just shocked and baffled. And then the fact that he had, what is it that they said that he engraved emojis and like he had stuff written in the bullets too, in the casings of the bullets.
Yes, I was reading that. So he put something in there called Bella Ciao. It's supposed to be some Italian anti-fascist song, because now they're saying anybody who's not liberal is fascist. I got called one recently. I don't think they know the definition of fascist. He also had on one of them, if you're reading this, you're gay. He had something on there like what did it say? Oh, something about if you see the bulge, OWO, what is this? Which is something supposedly for the furry community, the white people who like to dress up like stuffed animals and hunch in stuffed animal costumes. That was on one of the bullets. And something about some gaming stuff was on one of them too.
I mean, to me, I'm just like, I don't understand. Like people don't understand. It's not even just don't get no whiter than that. People want to always focus on black people committing violence. There's white on white violence. There's black on black violence. There's Asian on Asian violence. There's Hispanic on Hispanic violence. But yet people are so like focused on black people being violent and not realizing they're not the only ones that are committing crimes out here in these streets. All races are committing crimes.
But they realize it. The problem is they are dedicated to assassinating our character. And this is what I keep telling y'all. They try to do it in reality shows. They do it in situations where they get immigrants to commit violent acts and then blame Black Americans for it. They do it all the time. And this is one, this is just one in a number. They know they're violent, wild animals. They know that. But it's easier to try to make violence our brand. If we were half as violent as they keep lying and saying we are, there would not be a clear person left in this country.
Like, to be honest with you, my sister lives out in China, and she always tells me, hey, you do realize that the first thing that they see regarding Black people in America are Black people who are committing violent crimes. And And she's just like, it's crazy because people ask me, oh, do you know how to do this and this? And she just looks at them like these people are crazy.
Because they have made it our brand. It is called PR, public relations. They have made everything about America that is negative is black. Everything that is wonderful is white. That is why the inventions in this country, you have thousands of inventions that are patented to black inventors, but there's the other thousands or millions that are patented by white people but were invented by black people. They rebranded everything that is innovative, that is industrious, that is productive as white, and everything that is bad or violent or dangerous as black. They made drugs about black people, but they are the people who fly it in. They made crack about black people, but it was the CIA who formulated it and dropped it off in Watts. They make everything about black people. They try to make social programs about black people and try to brand black people as the mass recipients of social programs, when the highest number is clear people, and right after that comes immigrants. And then the people, the Siberian Americans that are out on reservations.
Oh, talking about social programs, did you hear that he's cutting off illegal immigrants from Section 8?
Well, they should have never been on it. But the Democrats wanted them on it. That's why I keep telling y'all, black people have no business associating with either one of these gangs. You got one gang that's going to underhandedly harm you and brand you as the recipient of these social programs. And then you got the other gang that's just going to directly attack you and blame you for everything that their white counterparts are doing. We have no allies, but for some reason, we cannot convince black Americans to leave the Democrats alone. Leave them alone. These people have completely installed their own regime of immigrant people who look black in politics, tell you they represent you so they can vote against everything that favors you and blame you for everything that goes wrong, because black Americans were the scapegoat so they could get the Stop Asian Hate bill to go through.
That's sad. That's sad.
And that's what your Democrats did. That's what they did. And so this is why I'm saying we have to, with the call for delineation away from immigrants. Great, I agree. We do need to delineate because we are a totally separate group of people. Our culture is completely imitated and disrespected at the same time, while people claim we don't have one. Meanwhile, these same people cosplay us and use our social capital for their gain. So we do need to delineate from them, but we also need to delineate from the Democrat Party. Democrat and black are not synonymous.
Amen.
Those people, they hate our guts. So everything they do, they try to use black people as the mascot. So when they do evil things, America can be comfortable because we can still blame black for it. You're not gonna blame black for this. This is white on white crime. And Charlie Kirk was one of them people. He didn't believe in empathy and all that. So why are people asking for empathy? He didn't believe in it when he was alive. So why are you asking for people to have empathy? He didn't want none. All he wanted to talk about was black people, this black on black that.
But I'm gonna go ahead and drop down again. But one last thing before I do drop down, Stacey needs to watch out because her husband is Ashley's type. She's gonna mess around and end up losing him to Ashley.
Listen, girl, if Ashley don't get Stacey, and you know Katie's still out there, Katie might get him. And you know Ashley is lonely right now.
Do you think they're gonna bring Do you think they're gonna bring the Grand Dame back for next season?
More than likely, that's Karen.
I don't know. I mean, isn't it kind of like hypocritical because Katie has, even though her addiction is a different type of addiction, and yeah, I was gonna say they should bring Katie back, but she needs to help.
I love Katie, but Katie was coming to them people set high as a mink coat. That ain't gonna work. Karen was still able to work. And what would be hypocritical is if they didn't give her job back, but Teresa Giudice could get hers back. Because Karen ain't no fraud.
That's true.
Okay.
Exactly.
But yeah, and when she got out, I think they said Bravo cameras was there recording when she got out. They not recording her being released and then not planning to use her.
Oh, they're gonna use her.
Doggone right. They gonna use Karen, and Karen gonna cash them checks.
Girl, I hope Ray gets himself together because Ray deserves better.
No, Uncle Ray better stay right there with Karen. Uncle Ray is the one we look up to. I love Uncle Ray because when them people was there, Ray was trying to talk for her and get the story right, but Karen was too drunk and she couldn't do it. I was like, dang. Uncle Ray.
But let me go ahead and I'll go back down to the chat. Enjoy your day, okay?
All right. Thank you, Reed.
Bye.
Bye, girl. But yeah, so that's that on that. I gave y'all the stream yard in case anybody had anything else to say. But yeah, I just find it interesting. They went through all that minutia, all that rigmarole, trying to make this be a us problem. But just for the record, Black Americans, this is not our problem. This is not our business. And yeah, I want to leave it on that note. So I can't stay too much longer because I actually the yard man has shown up. And because the yard man has shown up, it's about to get very loud because they got to do some cutting down of some things, some buzzing of some things. Ooh, child. Hey, Pisces B, how you doing? Yep, for better or for worse. That's right. That's right. Well, listen, y'all. We gonna get up out of here. That's what we leaving it with. Y'all, we on our own. Stay out them people business. We don't have to feel sorry for them. We ain't celebrating because we're not animals. We'll leave that to them. All of the thems act like animals, but we don't. We're kind of above that. But no, we don't have to have no empathy, no sympathy. As a mother, I feel for his mother. He's still, he was still a pup. He was a puppy. He's 31. So I do feel for his mother if she's still here. But everybody else, y'all gonna be all right. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. But listen, y'all know what time it is, right? If you didn't hit the like button on the way in, I need you to please hit the like. Hit your notification bell. Make sure you click all so you'll know every single time we go live on this good channel. Or if you're in Discord, you're gonna know anyway because I always tell them first. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed because we happy to have you here. And if you want to join channel membership and put your crown on, it's a join button under the video and a membership link in the description box. Now, also in the description box, we have the link for my book, Little Girl, Big World, which is a survival guide for girls leaving home for the first time. Let's make sure that all of our girls are safe, please, and thank you. If you cannot afford a copy, reach out to me on any of my contact info that's scrolling on the screen, and I will see to it that you get a copy free of charge. Let's please keep our daughters safe, okay? We have the link for our merchandise store so you can get your crown gear and represent the royal family. We got the link for our Amazon storefront. So you can shop for your home just like I shop for mine. And the link to my Amazon wish list in case you want to help me out with some more sore throat remedies because I don't know why my throat keeps being sore. But, if y'all want to show some love, please do. There's also, notebooks, pens, stacks, anything that will help me get through the gossip. If you want to contribute, I appreciate it. I want to say a special thank you to my good sis, Shakuru, for blessing me with a cash app, a super sticker. I really appreciate you. That means a whole lot to me, and I appreciate everybody who made a comment, liked the video, threw up some bubbles, shared the video. Thank y'all so much. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. If you're going out tonight, be safe. No drinking and driving. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your family. Remember to be positive and productive. Encourage the people around you, and remember to encourage yourself. And in case nobody else says it to you, remember, God loves you, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Talk to you later, okay? All right.